Hi, I'm NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a universal read for you guys. Let's see what's up.
Oh, I have the world on the bottom of the deck.
Hey, all right. I have 7. 7 pentacles, y'all. Let's see what's up.
All right, we have already invited Spirit and Hecate and the angels in to help us with this read. So let's see
Ooh,
what the
cards
universal
feel good.
read is, where the energies lie.
All right, first 2. Let's see what I got. Ooh, lovely. King of Wands. King of Wands. There he is, looking out, looking at the world, checking it out. That's your fire king. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then look, we got the Hermit. We got the Hermit coming in. What? That's Virgo.
Oh, all right. Oh, the moon
Nice.
and the 6 of Cups.
All right, we're coming into a Cancer full moon.
Yes, on January 10th.
Today's the 4th, so that speaks of timing with the Pisces moon card coming in and 6 of Cups. Nice and calm with the Hermit. So there's your sister sign, because we're in Taurus right now while we're filming this. So there's your sister sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a Virgo card. That 6 of Cups, right? You can see that that's nice and calm. Let's see what comes up from underneath the surface in this moon.
The 3 of Swords.
Oh. I'm not going to take it. I know what it's saying. I'm just going to let it make itself known, okay?
So what is the first one? The King of Wands,
Mm-hmm.
the Hermit, the Moon, the 6 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. So what are we looking at here so far?
Oh, these cards feel so good today. Well, that's kind of almost expected off of a 3 swords, right? To get a 9 swords. That's kind of expected, just thinking. Because it looks like you're thinking, doesn't it? There's somebody thinking. There's somebody contemplating, looking out into the world. That's definitely thinking stuff coming up from the depths, subconscious depths, stuff arising. There's 2 towers back here, but it's you haven't gone through there yet. Haven't had that tower moment yet. You're remembering. Remembering.
Your memories are bringing heartache.
Mm-hmm.
The 7 of Pentacles.
It seems like when you get quiet, that's when all these old things start coming up, huh? When you get quiet, you start looking out, you start getting up, you start feeling that fire and everything, but then you hit that Virgo moment where you're the Hermit out there and you just go, there's so much coming up. With this Pisces moon card, there's so much coming up. But remember, life is about mystery. Mystery is life. Everything is there for you to look at. Take it how you will. There's some good stuff in there too.
Yeah, you have to make sure you remember the good as well as the bad.
Strong Pisces on the table.
All right. Spirit, give us some cards to show where this reading is going. Where do the energies lie? What do people need to be on the lookout for?
Told you, if it wants to come out, it's going to come out. This is in those cards that I put back. There's a Knight of Pentacles.
Oh, and the 10 of Cups.
So that's illuminating that Pisces energy. Look, there's some good
Family.
memories in here.
Yes.
Good memories, families, foundations.
Like I said, you have to remember the good too. We don't just remember the bad so that we learn the lessons and not forget them.
We've got Pisces lit up here with these cups. We've got Virgo lit up with these earth energies and that 7 and that Knight. That Knight's got his feet on the ground.
Oh, the 3 of Pentacles.
So now we're coming forth with that. See, I told you if they want to come out, this is part of those cards that I put in there. 5 of Swords. It's got 5 energy on the table. Whoops. And I'm flipping 8 of Cups. Good, 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 good. That's exactly what we want, is something like get up and leave, get up and go, leaving it behind, nice and calm, walking away from 5 of Swords, walking away. This is your 5 energies. Those 5 energies are always like, come after the force. They're disruptive. Look, somebody wins, but at the expense of. This is like, at what cost? Who do you hurt? There's a lot of family and memories and involvement in here. Who got hurt? Walking away.
Yes, did somebody walk away from their family?
Something that seemed like it was just, when you contemplated it, you know, with this Virgo energy sitting there and that Hermit, you're looking at it with that 7 of Pentacles, and then it was like, let me just go. Let me just go away. There's better. There's always better. Trying to give, it's almost like you're trying to give an olive branch here going, let's all just calm down. Let's all just remember these great times. Let's all just have a meeting in the minds. But there was no meeting in the minds, because there's your 3 after that family card. After that Knight. Whoops, I did it the wrong way. All that heartbreak and all those memories. Trying to establish something new, coming in with that like, but look what we have. Do we really want to throw it away?
Somebody's remembering childhood, having childhood memories where they were hurt, where things didn't go their way, and they just keep thinking about it. And you can only think for so long. After a while, you have to give it up.
So I'm anxious to see what comes after the 8 of Cups, because I'm all for leaving something behind. When you're the one going out to offer the olive branch,
That's
when you're
just
the
what
one,
I was going to say.
Then if others can't meet you, or you go in with the olive branch and you're like, but we have so much, why can't we just build from here? Why can't we do, I mean, we've got so much. I don't want to leave it behind. But then off that 3 of Pentacles, you got this 5 of Swords. It's like, there's so much, bicker, 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 fight, 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 fight. This king just wants to take what's theirs and doesn't care if they leave you in this 9 of Swords space. This 9 of Swords off that 3 of Swords down there says, look, you're the one who's thinking about it. This other person's like, I'll fight, I'll fight, I'll fight, I'll fight. I don't really care. Ooh, you know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of Jim Jones for whatever reason. Remember that? He was recorded saying, I'll fight, I'll fight, I'll fight. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Does that mean something to somebody? Ooh, God. And then
Jim
we get
Jones, are you
this.
talking the cult leader?
Jonestown, yeah. Y'all remember that from a long
that was
time
back
ago?
from the
God
70s,
dang.
wasn't it?
Look at this. What the heck? This is turning out to be bigger than we thought. Because this is definitely a fire king. This is definitely a leader, a hubby, a person a lot of people look up to. He's like the king of the people. The King of Swords is kind of removed. He's a little bit more ethereal, up here, royal stuff. The King of Wands is more like in there, forest
Getting his hands
dweller.
dirty.
He directs people, but he gets out there and works with them also. This guy can direct fire energy, but he has no problem holding fire energy and moving forward with it. So he can direct people, control people, tell people what to do, and they're usually really receptive. This looks like somebody who's like not receptive to this
Right, that's
anymore.
just what I was going to say, and they're tired of being under the thumb.
Yes.
And so they're deciding to move on off.
Break free, break free, break free. Yep. Wow, that was weird. So maybe for some of y'all, this is like an inculcation in childhood, things that were taught to you.
The holidays were just here.
Visit with the
families were
families.
together. Things came up, and you decided you can't go on this way. I imagine there was a lot of that going on.
For real. And it looks like whoever this is geared towards, it's not this person, it's this person. You came in and you were sitting still, you were listening, you were paying attention, you were trying to remember all the good stuff. It looks like you were the one coming in like with an olive branch and saying, there's a lot of good here. Let's just go on with that. Why can't we just focus on
family.
that?
We're family.
Yes. You know what? This speaks to me of somebody who's been away from their core family for quite a while.
And they saw them for the holidays, yes.
Yeah. This is somebody who's been away from their family, this core group, whatever family means to you, this core group. And you said, you know what? This Taurus, the moon that we're filming this in right now is making me feel that sister energy, that Virgo, Taurus, like feet on the ground with that night too coming in going, there's so much here. This speaks of someone who went back home.
Yeah, they did. It was a distance too. They flew or traveled or somehow, yes.
Because they started thinking of all of this stuff with that moon started coming up. They started thinking.
Family memories.
Yes. And all of this heartbreak. And you went out to give your family this olive branch and say, hey, let's fix this. Let's all get back on the right track. It's been years. Why do we have to do this? We have so much love between us. We have so many good memories. Something happened. It looked like you guys had a meeting of the minds. For a moment, you really thought this is going to meld. We're going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. And wha-bam, this King of Wands comes in and says, but look, remember. Something here speaks of like all of this depth. What happened that was so deep? It came out. Are you trying to make amends for what you did? And this king won't take it. Daddy, grandpa, whoever this person, could be your mom too. It could be your brother. I don't know.
The King of Wands or whoever that is representing can't turn a blind eye to what went on. They just can't let it go.
No.
And they're determined that no one else in the family lets it go either.
Yeah. Because see this right here with this 3 pentacles? Y'all look at this. He's the one directing, right? He's the one saying, look, this meeting in the minds it's all good. Like, like I said, getting together and singing Kumbaya. But guess what? I'm not having it. I'm going to win. I'm right. This person is wrong. Whoever this reading is for, this person thinks that you're wrong. It's like, I get what you're saying, but I'm not willing to do it because what you did was too hurtful. It hurt too many people. It was and it went on for years, whatever happened. So even though you extended the olive branch, still you got this, oh my goodness, 4 and 4. So that speaks of Taurus energy because there's 4 cups and 4 swords. So we got strong 4th house energy coming in, which means this is definitely in your home. This is definitely old home. Look at all that. Mm-hmm. You walked away. You said, okay, there's nothing else I can do. Now, this person feels like they're the winner because they got what they wanted. You left. But I can guarantee you there's some other stuff going on underneath it. Look at that devil coming in with that magician right there. There's your big fat devil. There's your magician. That's after you leave. And it's right back into the home with those 4s. So this is a lot of shadow, a lot of things unresolved in the family. There's your unresolved, your
And
temptation.
you feel you're justified because you offered the olive branch. You wanted to solve it, and it didn't get solved. So you're ready to walk away and call it quits.
There's so much here, though.
Exactly.
There really is.
You can't walk. You're not going to be able to just walk away because you're still going to think about it. It's still going to have a part in your life.
But he's not. These people are not.
Everyone feels justified in their own right.
Some of them are still thinking about you, but they're trying to let it go. They're trying to let it go. They don't want to think about you leaving. They're like, there's nothing I can do. This speaks of powerlessness. But not completely on your part, although some of it is on your part. But this speaks of powerlessness in the face of this person. Because his aggression is coming out. So now you've got other people involved who just want to put, let's just let bygones be bygones. And this person is saying, no, I'm not letting bygones be bygones. I'm the one in charge. I get what I want. You just don't even know.
Whatever was done by this person, could be Virgo, could be anyone.
Could be anybody.
I mean, it was a definite trial for the family.
Yes.
It was a definite hardship. It hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt more than one person.
Yes.
It hurt a family.
Yes, it did.
So I don't know what you did, and the cards probably won't show what you did, but offering an olive branch.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'm not even sure offering an olive branch was the right thing to do.
There's 10 swords. This is going to become super stressful. Now that I've got the magician, the devil, and the 10 of swords right here, I'm like, okay, this is the kind of thing that will drive somebody to...
Drink.
Yeah, drink. And if you look, this is the depiction of that. Because the devil a lot of times is addiction, temptation. I mean, the picture in this deck is, a little more cutesy and innocent. But really, when you get some decks, when they throw the devil out, it's like, you're chained to the devil. That's temptation. But once you left, you said, whoo, I can do whatever I want. Maybe you felt the culmination in this, offering the olive branch, and y'all got to discuss it. Whatever it was, for a moment it melded, and you got to talk. You got to get it off your chest, at least somewhat. You tried to open up, but in the process of opening up, it brought up all of this stuff, and it's like, it just turned into a fight, and this guy said, guess what? That's all. I'm not doing this. Get out. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not going to do this with you. We've done this a million times before. So maybe you are an ex-addict. Whatever you did brought so much awfulness to the family, and extending the olive branch was what you needed to do to come back with that 6 of Cups and that 10 of Cups, trying to make amends with your family, and they're just not into it. At least this person is not into it. The one in charge. So we have more Hermit energy on the table.
Hermit, oh my goodness.
This is going to and the Emperor. So this is not a good aspect to the Emperor right here. Being around 10 swords, Magician, Devil, now Emperor. Under that 2 of Swords, that Emperor's like, control? What control? I do what I want. It's good to be the king. It's good to be the Emperor. Shining the light on that.
It looks to me like Virgo, or whichever sign it is here. I don't know. It looks to me like they hoped that just by writing in, offering the olive branch, that they could sweep it all away. And there's more needed here than an olive branch. Did you actually say you're sorry? You regret it? Did you actually say those things that your family needed to hear?
No. You didn't, and I'll show
I
you
don't
exactly.
see it.
And while she's saying that, I remember her shuffling my cards. I got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is not one to apologize for any damn thing.
No.
The Knight of Swords
I
is
don't
not
see
one
it.
to apologize.
I don't see it. I don't see that
Because we're gonna keep going. See if we
Virgo
can
or
get
whoever
this,
it
like,
is apologize for anything.
Knight of Swords, and look at that Six of Wands. That's somebody who like recognition, accolades, coming back. You did the right thing. You're handing out to the needy, making amends, giving more than you're getting, and people are back there cheering you and applauding you, and that's nice. But coming in with that Knight of Swords says, that's what you were hoping you were going to get, was a lot of cheers and applause, huh? A lot of like, oh,
Yes.
open arms. We all welcome you back, huh? This is going to take...
You went back with the wrong motives.
Yes, you wanted to clear your conscience and get a, oh, it's okay, we'll welcome you back with open arms. And there seemed to be a moment where it was like, wow, I cannot believe that you're here to do that. And there was a moment where it seems that it was like, we're going to make it
But they listened
Yes.
to what exactly was being said by this person. And they heard no
Nope.
regret, no remorse.
Nope.
They heard no I'm sorry. Even
Nope.
a thinly veiled I'm sorry.
Right? Even a thinly veiled I'm sorry would have been something.
But you didn't. You assumed whoever this reading is for, and it could be anyone, and you'll know if it resonates with you. You had some type of an addiction that hurt your whole family. And you've been away from home for a long
goodness.
time now. And you came back wanting to make amends, but wanting to make amends on your terms. And it just wasn't accepted in the end.
It really wasn't.
Well, you know what
There's
happened?
a sword of truth underneath
Yes.
that tense that tells you the way we it's not how every reader does it, but the way we do it, since we do our readings in tandem, when one of us throws this Ace of Swords, it means that we're speaking the truth. We're on terms with each other. We're on terms with the person who's resonating with this. The sword of truth is coming in and lighting up everything. And it's saying, look, it's true. You did not have the right motives. Coming after this,
No.
it tells us what we're thinking about your motives being off. You were wanting more praise and love and open arms and everything. That's what this is saying. It's telling us that you were looking for something that you didn't get. You wanted something more than these people could offer you.
You forgot the reason you were there. The real reason you were there.
Shit. I'm going to take this tower. Oh, goodness. So, especially, I
Your
think
life's
you were...
going to break down again.
Yeah, you were really closed-mouthed. You were more like hermit with all this subconscious stuff coming up, but you weren't really apologetic. You weren't forthcoming. You were head down looking, offering an olive branch, just coming in, and it's like,
I'm
and they
here.
let you in.
I'm here. You've got me.
Yeah.
You don't need anything else.
Yeah. I came in, I came of my own free will, of my own volition. I came to offer an olive branch. I want to bury the hatchet. I want to make amends with everything. And now you're really not looking at the, other
heartache
people's
is still
part
there.
of it.
The heartache
Very much
is
so.
Yeah, and Virgo or whoever it is only looking at their side of it. They're not seeing the other side. They still have not
Come to terms with the fact that you're very guilty for whatever these things are that you did. You're very guilty, and these people are really, they're holding a grudge as much as you don't want them to hold a grudge. They are. You've got to do some more work to get in here if that's what you truly want.
Well, they haven't heard what they need to hear. And because Virgo or whoever it is just can't say it.
Your motive was
think,
clear.
Virgo thinks, or whoever the sign is thinks, that just the fact that they showed up
should have switched
Should
everything
have
in
been
their
enough.
favor. It should have been in your favor with this Six of Wands, simply because you showed up. You were like, look at all this work I've been doing. Now I come back because...
And you were accepted, though.
Yeah,
you were
you
accepted
were at first.
by family and everyone
It's in that
because
3.
they expected to hear something from you.
They
but
did.
all they heard was probably the same old things you said when you were addicted to whatever it was you were addicted to, whether it was drugs or crime or
alcohol, whatever this
alcohol,
big,
whatever.
huge disruptive energy, it's still in you, only now it's coming out in this chip on the shoulder type energy. Now it's coming out like you still have the same feelings that you did before that you were trying to hide with addiction, only now it's coming out like, but look at me. Ooh, golly. Look at me. I've got control. I've got everything under my control. Everything is good. Ooh, shit.
But you don't have any control. You
You
don't even have
any
control of your own life.
No, you
because,
don't. As soon as this happened, you went right back.
yeah, you're going to have start with the nightmares
no.
again. Your world's going to
Binging.
fall. Yeah, there's going to be some definite going back to your addiction if you're
Yeah.
not careful. What you need to realize is that you hurt people, and
Yeah, you did.
they not only expect an apology from you, they deserve one. There's that. I mean, what all did they go through to keep your head above water for as long as they
For a
could?
long time.
And
And
you
now,
know,
oh my
did it
goodness.
cost money? Did it their time, their effort, their sleep? Did they have no rest because they were constantly worried about you? What you were going to do next, what kind of trouble you were going to get into, what devil you were going to make friends with next.
Ooh. Oops.
Well,
Because
Yeah,
the
but
magician
that's-
is sitting right here next to the devil in the
I
middle
know,
of this whole
but
reading.
isn't that what the
There's
devil is?
magician. Yeah.
A friend, an addiction,
Yeah, a friend.
something you cling to?
Yep. Something you cling to. And look, you're definitely not looking at anybody
No.
else's, because
This is
magician, devil,
twofold.
and two swords.
Your family has had enough. They're not
Look.
gonna.
Yeah, they're blocking you out.
Yes,
That's it. They're blocking
and
you out, and you're blocking
them out because you don't want to admit that you owe a ton of apologies. You think you're going to go back down into the hermit mode
Yeah.
and wait it out, and everything's going to be okay.
And you think you're in control. So you went on, it looks like you went on a little bender, binge, whatever you want to call it, and whatever it is that the devil is represented by, could even be something as like benign as shopping, but you know, that's not how it is. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like, I take it,
whatever
but
the addiction
whatever
was,
the thing
whatever.
is that got you in trouble in the first place, you went right out and did it. And then you got up from there and you said, okay, I've got it this time. 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 I got it this time. I got it. It's nothing nobody's ever heard that you haven't told yourself. And you know that's the truth, because now look, now that you know the truth, it's like you still can't stop the ramifications. So there's something here that's like not only like going on a bender or whatever, it's the loss that comes from like when you lose your job. You lose your home. You don't have money to pay your bills. All of the consequences that come from doing that thing, checking out, not looking at anyone else's point of view. All of that chip on the shoulder energy that you have, like, I'm in control. Guess what? You're not. But now it's twofold, because the ramifications here, you went out and did it. And that put you on another cycle where again, you've got the ramifications of what you did again coming in.
And you know how long this dates back? This dates back
You're
to your
very
childhood,
young, yeah.
to at least a
Gosh.
teenager, when you could have gotten addicted to whatever it was that you did. This is addiction. This is addiction that was fought by you. Well, I can't really say it was fought by you. It was fought by your family for
Yeah.
years.
Moon, again, whatever this thing is, it's telling you you're in control. Look, underneath the surface is that in the reflection of the water is the huge Black Panther. That tower's breaking down and more. We've got more moon energy, which says you're ready for another go round. That deep subconscious influence is coming up, and it's going to attack you. You're not dealing with this at all. All you're doing is saying, I deserve because I stopped or made amends or whatever, and I gave the olive branch, and now nobody wants to have anything to do with me. And it's like you're at fault, and you don't want to look at it that way. You're at fault seriously, and you don't want to look at it that way.
They love you.
There is.
But people have to know when there's been hurt, deep, deep hurt, they have to know the person that caused that hurt at least regrets it. Regret, even if it's understandable that if it was an addiction.
Yeah, they do. They do love you because this is your Leo. This is strength. This is 10 of Cups. So you've got love. You know, now we've got strong Leo male energy coming in with this strength card, this 10 of Cups. This speaks of family love, but just like she's saying, how much do you expect other people to take? If you can't admit that you're not in control and that it's your fault and all this stuff was your fault. I think if you did that, they wouldn't hesitate to say, well, you know, it was my fault for...
If you were sincere.
Yeah. Then you could really have an open communication. If you really accepted that and you went in seriously saying, oh my God, I cannot believe I did this again and again and again and again.
Because you did. You did it over and over and over, and every time your family got you out of something, you did it again. You did it again, whatever it is. And it doesn't even matter what it is. It's going to be different things for different people that this resonates with.
Oh, gosh, y'all. So this is more for Crosswatcher than it is for whoever made your holiday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever did this, it's like, gosh.
Well, it's for anyone it resonates with.
Yeah. And they're suffering right now. This person is going out and they're trying to blow it off. They are trying to blow it off. Let's see if you'll get communication from this person.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. High Priestess. You know, whoever's watching this, you already know how this is going to go, huh? Because you've lived through it for how long? Yeah.
20 years or better?
Yeah.
He's so sexy, I'm gonna die.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that. I thought I had it turned off.
Let me
So,
pull out this different deck and see if I can get, like...
yeah, let's see if we can get some type of conclusion here. Or at least a satisfactory...
Yeah, something to tell us something or other. And I'll pull it out. Look, it's the first card on the bottom is death. Let's see. Let me see. Come on, let's see what happens.
Oh,
With
look
that-
at this.
With that moon and death and
Death.
tower. Ugh. Tower, moon, and death. It's like... Y'all, it is what it is. This speaks of death. This speaks of a defining moment. This Ace of Swords is like a defining moment. This is something that you can't take back.
No, justice after death.
And I think you already know, huh? So whoever's looking at this is like, I already figured it was coming to that point. Oh, God. Justice again. Yep, I think, I'm so sorry for whoever this resonates with, but it's like, I think if you're the one who has a guilty conscience, there's what you presented yourself as was this strength and 10 of Cups. You held out for as long as you could. You gave as much as you could. You loved as much as you could. But you cannot control another person. And everything that we're saying, you already know it. You've already lived it. You have the experience. You know it. This, now in this context, this speaks of coming through the veil. So this now is turning into a forgiveness read. It's time to forgive yourself. Because what happens from here on out, whatever happens, has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, if this person falls back into their old addictions,
And they probably already have, and you've seen it, you're looking
yes,
at it, and you're
they
getting,
already have.
Yeah, you're getting this premonition that whatever's coming, you have nothing to do with this. There's nothing you can do except grieve a person who did not love themselves, period. There was nothing you could have done. You have good memories. There's good things here. And there came a point when people wanted to put their foot down and they said, no, we cannot go round and round with you like this. So you're the one who was wanting to give, who was wanting to let them back, who was wanting to let all this, like, but then you saw it again yourself and you're like, God, there is nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. That person has the magician. They have all the control over their life. They're not
That's right.
going to let anyone do anything for
We
them.
each have free will. It always comes back to free will. We have the free will to do as we please.
There is nothing you can do for a person like this who's stuck in that. Look, the devil magician. The magician. Look at that. There's nothing you can do for somebody who's stuck in this cycle. And we're sorry, but this is not something that you can control. Oh, there's 7 cups. There's 7 cups. That's the Pandora's box card. You know,
I have to say here.
the priest. There's your Hierophant.
Yeah.
And then one more, the world. That speaks of culmination. Go for it.
Well, I'm seeing very clearly, very definitely, Spirit is showing me that this person, whether it be Virgo or whoever this resonates with, and the Crosswatcher, especially the Crosswatcher, because you cannot change the path that this person is on.
Oh, you can't. I'm just shuffling while she's talking. Look, there's the Tower. I mean, this person is willingly doing this.
Yeah, you got 2 towers. You
Yeah.
can't change it. So if you have something that you feel for your own part, for your own peace of mind that you need to say to this person,
Get it off your chest.
do it. If it's for your own peace of mind, to be able to say you did it, then do it, because I'm sorry, but
This person is in deep denial and awful trouble right now.
and they're I mean, it's
It's
right
not
there.
going to stop.
I see death.
Yeah,
I
it's
see
not going to
physical
stop.
death. So, for the Crosswatcher, if you have something you need to say to this person, be it by phone, text, whatever, you need to do it if it's going to make your life better once it's all
If it's
said
going to
and
make your
done.
life better. Because this right here is 9 wands. Okay, this is a different deck with a little bit of different meaning. So like I said, intuitive. This just means a little bit of information that can change the situation. This means like when you're trying to keep up appearances and stuff, what she's telling you would be a great comfort later on down the road if you go
For
if you
yourself.
say to this person what you need to say to make yourself feel better, to make them maybe feel better.
Yeah.
Because this speaks of, culmination. This
Yes.
situation is wrapping
This
itself
speaks
up.
of the end. This speaks of the end for this person.
And this high priestess already
physical
knows
end.
that. So I think you already know that. And I think that you've got, like she was saying, Spirit saying, this is communication beyond the veil. So it's telling you there's already, like, the doorway is
open.
to
The doorway is open.
the other side, so to
So,
speak.
whoever the Crosswatcher is, if this resonates with you, I
shit.
would do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I would
Um,
too. I'm even going to pick that up again.
With the holidays just being over and this person off on their own, and they have definitely fallen back into whatever the addiction is that they had.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I see physical death here.
And we're sorry about that. We really are. This is no fun for
So,
anyone, but I don't
nothing-
think we're telling you anything you don't know.
Nothing can be done for
No.
this person.
No.
But if you can do something that's going to make it easier for you down the road, if you've got something you need to say, whether they accept it or not, as long as you can say it and know that you tried your best. I mean, forget this person. Lift that up. I can't. I don't know why I'm having such troubles. But go behind this person's back, or if you
Yeah.
are this person, do what you feel you need to do so that you can live through this when the time comes.
Because even though they seem to be coming in with the olive branch, this person was like, nope, I've been there, done that. This person who said, no, let's don't do that, and came out going, no, I'm right, I'm not going to do this with this person.
They'll
This
let,
is the
let them
person-
have their own regrets.
But they were trying to save you
The
in
family.
the process too.
Yeah.
This is a person who's got a the sphere of influence is huge around this person. They have a lot of responsibilities around them. You were one of their responsibilities. Trying to keep you safe from all this negative stuff is one of their responsibilities. You don't have to tell this person exactly what you're doing, but if it's
Yeah,
something
they
that
were
might
doing
make
just
you
what
feel
they
better,
thought was right.
exactly
for the
just trying to
family.
keep everyone safe and saying, no, this is okay. I get but no, this is not sincere.
You can't.
This
We're not
person
going to
was
allow
just-
you to do this to the family
Yeah,
again.
just
Come
trying
in
to
here
protect you.
and then fall right back to where you were, into the same things that you were in.
Yeah.
So it's a hard read.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
is.
a read that
Gosh.
will resonate with a few of you out there. We're just coming off the Christmas holidays, and when family was together, and when people try to make amends or they make it worse than it was before, there's always some families just fight when they get together. Whatever the case here for this Crosswatcher, you need to do what's going to make you feel better. Know that you tried. Reach out to this person in whatever means you can, and know that you tried. And I would do it quickly. So, I don't think there's anything else. Do
No.
you? No.
Hopefully, I hope this makes you feel better, person that does this. I hope this makes you feel better because you're the one who's being hurt in all this.
Yeah.
You
Whether
are.
it's a mother, a father. It looks
Yeah.
like it's the father
Brother,
that's
sister, whoever it is.
trying to. But the father's just trying to protect.
They are. Their
But-
heart is in the right place. They're using reason with all these swords, trying to make sure that you don't get hurt.
Yeah. They're just looking out for the rest of the family, the other kids in the family. So anyway, God bless you.
Yeah,
And
it's a tough situation.
yes, it is. And
But
until
remember that you're not the only one that has
No.
gone through this. There's a bunch of people that go through this, and
especially after
you know,
the holidays.
and you're not at fault. You didn't do anything.
No, think
You
back. You only
didn't.
tried all through the years. You only tried to help, and they just hurt you over and over and over again. No matter how much help you gave,
Yeah.
it was never enough. But some people you can't help. You just can't help
No matter
them.
what you do,
Yeah.
the addiction is just too strong. So,
Anything else you want to say?
no.
All right.
Sorry.
Until our next read, bye-bye.
Bye.